goes the go-ahead, and it's kicked high, giving his forwards ample time to get under the ball. Wesley, prop forward, was under the ball, but Butterfinger shown there. Now Kingswood with possession. Knock on, says the referee. It was a knock on there from the Burley prop forward of Wesley College. Two evenly matched sides, I must say. Kingswood College started out the schools league in a rather slow fashion, but at the end of the season, at the end of the league, they picked up their game and they gave a good run for the top teams. Scrum wheeled by Wesley. So it's Wesley ball. Very well done by the Wesley pack. They seem to be the bigger set of blokes on the park today compared to the Kingswood side. By comparing the sizes, of course, Kingswood seems to be relying on their pace, while Wesley will be relying on brute force by their forwards. Set up the ruck, clears by the centre. Good tackle, boom! He goes down. Wesley still with the ball, inside centre, tries to step his way through, but pops it out. Scrum up, runs into traffic. The fullback now trying to step his way through. Another big tackle by Kingswood. Still Wesley possession. Gives it out. Goes to ground, sets up the ruck. Stand off, gives the pass to inside centre. The centre again goes down. An unorthodox pass, but nearly stolen by Kingswood. Referee not happy with what happened on that particular occasion, having a word with the touch judge as to consult on what transpired during that particular event. He wants to talk to the Kingswood player. I'm not sure which number he is, and the skipper. The latter part of the league was led by Uvinari Ratna, the number 8 for Kingswood. He doesn't seem to be on the park today. So only 6 teams taking part in the President's Trophy this time, due to various reasons. So fortunately for Isipatana and Trinity, they have got a free pass into the semis due to that fact. So only 2 quarterfinals are being played. One today, of course, this game between Kingswood and Wesley, and tomorrow between St. Anthony's and Dharmaraja. Winner of this game will play Trinity in the semis, and winner of tomorrow's game will play Isipatana. So Wesley up to go for the 3 points, rightfully so. We're still inside the first 5 minutes of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Standoff for Wesley, puts the kick in, but not to be. It didn't have the legs nor the direction. So still 0-all reads the scorecard. Kingswood, after calling the mark, now comes it into touch. It'll be a line out for Wesley. Not the best of kicks from the Kingswood player that time. Not gaining direction for his team. Line out, sloppy, but nonetheless collected by Wesley. Crooked through, says the referee. So it'll be a scrum for Kingswood now. They'll breathe a sigh of relief. Lock forward for Wesley, breaks, but again the prop forward trying to maraud his way through, taken down. Gives it out to the line. The standoff steps his way through. Long pass to the fullback. Fullback runs into traffic, but sets up the ball beautifully for his team. The lock forward finds himself in the middle of the line. Still probing inside the 22, Wesley. Still Wesley ball. Kingswood defending valiantly here. Good tackle, good tackle. Still Wesley ball. Number 5 goes down. Outside centre clears and gives a long pass. A blindsided move, but Kingswood reads it well and takes the player down, but still not being able to turn the ball over. The fly half opts to go for a drop goal. He had enough with the stuff. An infringement from Wesley, presenting the ball to Kingswood. Kingswood, number 14. And unfortunately, in the team card that I have been given, there's no number 14. Oh, ARIP Kumara, I beg your pardon. APRIP Kumara was the one who took that kick. Sets up the ruck. They're driving the Kingswood forwards now meters away from the try line. They're working the line. Standoff, trying to step his way through. Sets up the ruck. Cleared quickly. Gives it out. Quick hands, but not the best of passes there. But nevertheless, Kingswood wing 3 manages to find possession. Maybe an infringement from Wesley. I think the line was caught offside. Yes, referee. So a penalty for Kingswood, and rightfully so. They are going for the 3 points. Number 11, Vijay Singh, AR Vijay Singh will be taking the conversion. A golden opportunity for Kingswood. And easy as you like, Vijay Singh puts his team in front. So you don't get much easier kicks in schools rugby these days. Just just amply pushes it through the post. Beautifully done. 3-0 Kingswood in front, and we are still in the 10th minute of the game. Only 10 minutes in, Kingswood already in front, 3-0. Wesley with the restart, thumbs it high, giving his forwards ample time to get under the ball, but Kingswood collects it.
Welcome once again to the first game of the President's Trophy against Kingswood College and Wesley. Currently, Kingswood lead the points card with one penalty. Bit of sloppy defense by Kingswood there. That's surely an offside. The ref's playing advantage. And we will be coming back for the penalty of the offside infringement. Wesley, who are more used to these Colombo conditions, should start to take their game up a notch right now, because you give these Kingswoodians a chance of victory and they'll take it anytime. It's a 7-man option in the line-out. Going to the front jumper, but a terrible mistake there. Wesley once again failing to capitalize on that opportunity, and it's cleared away by Kingswood. And the rest playing advantage currently for Kingswood due to the knock-on, and yes, once again it's Kingswood ball. Wesley once again failing to capitalize on that opportunity. These opportunities come rarely, and the need that they should try to use their heavier forwards against Kingswood, more agile forwards. It's once again wheeled that scrum perfectly, and it's a turnover ball, and the refs call for a penalty. He says it's falling over. Kingswood will clear their lines. Not much distance on the touch, but Kingswood will take what they can at this moment. They need to hold this lead against Wesley. Currently their forwards are doing a pretty good job at holding the Wesley, the heavier set of forwards of Wesley. Line out goes Very, and once again it's advantage to Wesley here to knock on. The ref is still playing advantage. Finally calls for it. Turnover ball here with Wesley on the move again. They need to spread it fast. Crunching it with the force, but that's excellent defense by Kingswood. They're really outsmarting this heavier forwards of Wesley. But there's a good charge, but then line out. The ref has already called for a forward pass. So Wesley have certainly been dominating the scrum area with the heavier forwards, but Kingswood are doing quite a good job at winning their rucks and getting numbers to their rucks, more importantly, and they've been excellent on defense so far. Wesley running into the Kingswood forwards. We see this a lot, rather than running into spaces where there's room to run. We see the back three always running into the forwards, but that's good footwork. And once again, Wesley failed to make use of the ball they get with silly little mistakes like knock-ons and forward passes. Once again, Kingswood trying to make something out of this. And the ref goes back to a penalty for Kingswood. This is an excellent attacking platform for Kingswood here, right on the 22 line, and Wesley will have to get their defense in order if they have to stop these fast stepping backs of Kingswood. To the back of the line, but the hooker doesn't throw, and the lineouts gone wrong again, and it's a free kick to Wesley. I think it's for the false jump, but Wesley spreading it wide here. They need to get their forwards there to in support, but that's an excellent break. But he's thrown into touch once again. Kingswood still on the attack here. Wesley turns over the ball here. They need to hit it up in the center field rather than take it where the Kingswood forwards are. That's a good offload. Wesley trying to move it fast, but once again, little errors like this are going to cost them. Not now, but at the end of the match, they'll look back and contemplate on their mistakes, and then they'll figure out that these mistakes are what led them to not capitalize on the opportunities. The quick throw's taken. That's a good throw, but he needs to get that ball away from him as soon as possible. But then Wesley's forwards are there. They need to spread it wide on this side. They're using the big boys well, but then they'd make more use of them if they hit them up in center field, so that they get their back some room to run and keep the Kingswood defense occupied. Seeing some bit of sloppy ball handling by Wesley here. The ball's just being shoveled around, and what you do is when you shovel the ball around, you put the next man in trouble. So Wesley should brush on that. Hold on to the ball more specifically. There's a knock on by Kingswood, but they'll not heard the whistle, so it's still playing advantage. Udaragan has carried the ball a lot today. He's been taking it forward, but he's getting very little support by his other forwards at his line. That's excellent counter-rocket by Kingswood, but the ref has called for an offside infringement there. He didn't come through the gate over there, so... And a quick tap's been taken. Wesley need to spread it wide here. That's a good pass. They have numbers outside, but that's excellent defense by Kingswood once again. And the ball's in touch. The Kingswoodians have been absolutely outstanding in their defense today. They've been covering the middle and then running out wide to cover the outsides well. Their backs have been working really hard, and that's the plus point in having an agile and fast set of forwards. They seem to cover the ground faster than the bulkier ones, and they've been making their tackles. They've been putting in some hard tackles today. The Kingswoodians winning the defense area so far in the game. Kingswood clear their lines once again. Now they really need to go on the outside and we see that doing it so thus far, but once again they're not making good use of this ball. Their ball handling has certainly let them down, but this is a good run, but once again is thrown into touch. The Wesley forwards have certainly been doing their job well. They've been turning over opposition lineouts and they've been dominant in the scrums. They've been wheeling the scrums well. They've been certainly giving the Kingswood forwards a hard time, but once again we see a break. Oh no, it's a knock on. Obviously the Wesley forwards working hard, but their backs have certainly let them down today with their poor ball handling. And I mean, these are perfect conditions for rugby. It's bright, sunny, and it's warm, and Wesleyers are surely accustomed to this warm weather, whereas the boys from Kandy are not so used to this, but they seem to be adjusting well to the situation today. Wesley really need to hang on to that ball. They've got a big midfield. They should use them more, hit up with them, and then spread it out to their fast wings and the fullback. We see some counter-rucking here from Kingswood. The forwards don't lack any spirit here. They're certainly giving the Wesley big boys a run for their money. Once again, Udaragan crunching it up. That's a beautiful inside ball. He needs support over there. Once again, this is really sloppy ball handling, but once again a good break. The forwards are really working hard. Turnover ball looked like a bit of hands in the ruck there, but the ref has not seen it. And yes, space on the outside. This is a good run by Madhushankar, but this is once again excellent counter-rucking by Kingswood, and they've won this ball. The quick tack's taken. They're certainly looking to play the game at pace. This looks like a promising move, but once again knocked forward. Both teams are finding it very hard to hold on to the ball. Certainly an aspect the coaches will want to look into with either team that qualifies for the semis. They really need to take their game up a level here, because they will be meeting teams like Peters, Visipatana, Grady up ahead, and capitalizing with those teams. You really need to capitalize on what ball you can get, because those teams will always look to dominate. Once again, good ball. This is a good run, Madhushankar, but nailed in that tackle. And a bit of illegal play on that ruck there. The Kingswood seem to be looking a lot of hands in the ruck, but the ref hasn't seen it once again. That's a good step, and the Kingswoodians and wonderful tackle. There's some excellent defense by Kingswood. He saw that Kingswood had numbers on the outside and made a spot-on tackle. That was excellent. But once again, Wesley seemed to be making room on that outside channel over there, but Kingswood's defense has been up to the mark, and we have two players down at the moment. Kingswood have won this line out, and they're looking to spread it wide. This good ball, if he can get it out to the wing. That's an excellent run, but then he's not in touch, and now he is. That was an excellent run by the Kingswoodian wing. Bandara here making an excellent run. It would have been good if he came in and made a switch with his center. It would have kept the ball alive, but unfortunately he decided the outside was the better option at that time, and well, anyway, made some good ground for Kingswood there. Wesley with the line out once again. They'll look to clear their lines if they win this ball, but that is crooked. No, the ref has stopped the game. Wesley will get another opportunity at that. Going to the back once again, and the ball's been sent out, and they Wesley clear their lines, but that's really poor kicking. They're kicking it straight to when they know that the Kingswoodian backs are fast and mobile, and they step really well on both legs. Kicking to them will bring some problems. Bandara once again flirting with that touchline, and Wesley have on the ball. They kicked it once again. It's really poor kicking right to the. No one called for it. Kicks it this over. Looks like he's holding on, and Wesley have turned this over. So this is an excellent opportunity to attack here. They really need to get it wide to their backs here, but they decided to crunch it with their forwards. That's an excellent run by Gayan once again. Ref playing advantage, and he's finally decided to award the penalty. Hands in the ruck, he says, and he's finally noticed that. Kingswood were doing it a couple of times before, but they didn't get caught with it. But this time the ref up to the mark, he saw that and he's called for the penalty. They're going for the tap. And looks like Wesley has scored. Yes, Wesley has scored. Wesley are on the table finally. After a long time, they've worked hard for it, especially the forwards, and they're certainly fired up right now. He took the drop kick without waiting for the tee, and that's it's not been converted, so that's a really big mistake. At the end of the game, these 2 points, 1 point will matter, and that kick can play a huge part in this game. Coming to the end of the first half. No, the referee says there's still time, so the game will go on. Sorry, we have another 10 minutes of play for the first half. That's a knock on once again. So Kingswood have come back here. They've put a decent kick there, and their forwards were up to the mark, and they've got an opportunity here. Wesley, on the other hand, need to try and neutralize this threat at the scrum itself. They got a heavier set of forwards. They need to try and shove these Kingswood forwards back. But Kingswood have won the ball, but their number has made a mess of it. And Wesley have turned over this ball, but no, Kingswood's won it again. So it's a bit of give and take here. And once again, this is excellent stepping by the Kingswoodian backs, and they're really playing the game at pace. But the ball handling has been letting both sides down, as I said before. And it's a line out. The game has not been flowing smoothly. It's been a lot of stop start, and you can't blame the referee. He's doing his job. He needs to catch up with the mistakes, but it's really the players to blame, the ball handling especially. The error count has been really high today. Wesley have turned over the ball. They decided to run it in the 22, and he decided to leave the ball back, but he's made up for that. Looked a knock on, yes, the referee is playing advantage. So Kingswood get a scrum right back where they were. Good scrum by Wesley once again. Yes, the number 9 was a bit offside, and it's not given daylight in the ruck as well. The penalties for the flankers not binding to the scrum, and once again the quick tap taken. That's an excellent step. Kingswood have the ball, decided to go wide. That looked crossing to me, but the ref said play on. This is certainly the best opportunity Kingswood have got so far in the game. That's a good run once again. They got numbers on the outside. They really need to spread it fast. They look like they score. And no. Yes, Kingswood have been awarded the try. So Kingswood bouncing back straight after Kingswood scored after all that hard work. Actually, Kingswood seemed to have done it without much effort, and they should realize that they have a faster set of backs and a more agile set of backs. They need to start using them rather than try to hit up with their forwards, because though the Kingswood